CDL and smoking gun smell.
Yo, you get smoked. What are you talking about?
Ended for a reason. Bitch, I'm trying to cock this bitch in.
That nigga. Oh my god.
Got to save the day, huh? Still alive.
nigga got upstairs as he clapped.
In the middle.
This nigga's getting on my motherfucking nerves. That nigga cold like this, though. Shit.
Yeah, they was all in corners, like their mamas.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have a couple presents for him next game. Gotta have him cold-blooded.
You're going to see checkmate control, and if we go the distance to map 5, standoff, search, and destroy. A clear advantage here for Optic, though, in map 4 on Moscow. And then express, search, and destroy. Both teams pretty okay at it. Yeah, 1 and 2 throughout stage 4 for Dallas Empire, 1 and 1 for Optic Chicago. So game 2 going to be interesting. Well, what this maps and modes tells me is that Optic, they knew that they were off in winners round 1. They are confident that they are going to bounce back. Or why else would you replay the same 3 maps?
Well, yeah, I think that's fair. Could they maybe have done something different? The vetoes that might have looked a little bit better on paper, sure. But if they feel they just came out and played like crap, and they know they can play much better, which I think you've seen the players that struggled to improve over this weekend without question, then yeah, get right back to it. Because I know sometimes we're critical of that when you see the same maps you just got smoked on, but I think we'd all agree they came out a bit flat. They did.
100%, yeah. You don't expect Envoy and Formal to go. I was like minus 30 combined.
Yeah.
Usually it's more of a team effort from top to bottom, but we'll see. We're back on that Garrison hardpoint. We'll see if it's a much better start here for Optic.
Well, CDL Sunday starts right now. Empire, Chicago, our first best of 5 as 4 teams remain to battle for their share of $500,000. Is Empire. We'll get into the first hard point. It's Vivid with the opening kill. And Shotzi on this map, man, he has been fun to watch. His movement is rather absurd, but with 2 players there, can't take down either. They battle for the point.
And just a nice break from Optic, making sure they control left side of that mini-map for that rotation over to P2. No trophies quite yet, so that nade going to connect. And right off of that spawn, Dallas Empire fight right back. But Scumpy's been taking his time. He's been great in hard point. He's able to find 2, valuing his life. Well, then on that flank, I thought Formo was going to have that kill, but he gets cut down by Shotzi. You do have Illy. He's been sitting right under bottom green. And when are they going to try and rotate on over? That's a nice break for Dallas Empire. A good early time, but a response here. You see 2 players spawn out due to the pressure from Dallas Empire, and now it is just Dashy by his lonesome on this P2.
I think a difference of a couple feet, and they might get close spawn. But Empire, no hesitation. They start to fly. As you said, 2 will end up spawning out. So an opportunity for Empire to get in. But the spawn does come in safe this time for Optic. They're trying to battle through. And Scump, good job just biding his time. He's got to wait for the reinforcements to come.
Well, look at the top right. And, you know, it was the same duo that really struggled early on. We'll keep our eye on Formal and Envoy because they started off 1 and 9 in this map. It's Dallas, they take this all day. That's going to be 4 dead. They have complete map control. You're seeing where Optic's spawning. Typically, that's very good, but with 20 seconds left, you'd rather them be rotating to the right side of the mini-map. So Dallas, they're just going to try and keep this locked in as they get this time, and this is a bit of a trap setup. Shotzi, he's just waiting around. How many can he kill? He's able to take down 2. They're going to rotate over to our third hill. You have Vivid watch in the middle of the map, and when Optic starts to rotate over.
How many times did we see that yesterday, though? Or criminally, or just this weekend, where it's just team wipe. They get all 4. Like, the shot has just been on point. The positioning so good. And we know they're looking to battle at any opportunity. But on Vivid's POV now, as he's 7 and 3, he keeps the fantastic play going. Gets 1, gets out with his life. 60-point advantage right now for Empire. With still 40 seconds on this hard point. They're doing work early.
Yeah, they're doing work. This is just a beautiful start. Able to get that time at the second hill, a ton of time off the first, lock them in. Here comes Optic with around 25 seconds left. Going to try and fight for some of this scrap time. You still have some close spawns if you are Dallas Empire. The reinforcement's going to be here quickly, and the slaying right now, this is reminding me a lot of our winners round 1 game. Just feels like Dallas come out of the gates hot, putting so much pressure on Optic, and you see again, Formal 1 and 8, Envoy 2 and 11. They need to turn this around.
They're getting absolutely bodied right now, but if you're Empire, you learned a valuable lesson. Any lead can disappear. They've thrown 1 away. You can't have any letdown. Do not take the foot off the gas. Keep on going. Let's get to an Astro listening with Dallas Empire.
Go, weak, Envoy. Let's do this.
Top 18 as well.
I'm dead.
Big door left side.
Yeah, big door. Small. 2 big door. 2 small, 2 big door.
Small, 1 shot. On cube, dash is dead.
Small.
I'm going to pick it up in a second. I'll get spawn in a second.
Small, weak. No help. 2
small. I got 1. One shot. Pocket, dead. Pocket, Envoy.
Pocket.
Envoy dead.
Coming.
They're going
Watch out right now.
Yeah. I'll watch your back left.
Full flash.
I have your back left.
Yeah, put her. What's that?
Plan in big door.
Yeah, he's
Fucking
one
fire.
small, one shot. Nice, get up.
Sit down time.
Sit down, sit
I'm
down.
ready.
Yeah,
Watching over you. I got you.
One small still. Yeah, he's pocket on time. He's really. You saw it.
He's gray box. Gray box, one shot. Gray box, one shot. Fuck him up, man.
Hold green, back.
Help
me.
Yeah,
Green.
I'm behind all of them.
Yo, there's one in the back. I'm with one in the back. 2.
Top green.
Dead. I'm with in the back. I'm with in the back. Okay, look at top green.
Bottom floating, weak.
I'm with in the back, guys.
He's gray box, he's weak, Ant.
Yeah. I'm with in the back. I'm weak.
Nice.
I think they're all behind us. I think they're all behind us.
Almost back right.
Oh, there's 2P1.
Cancers are not
Where'd he
good. L Street.
He's in the back still. And L
Back halfway weak.
Got him.
Triple.
I need left side.
Top cat. No trophy.
I'll try right side. Con, jump.
Dead.
You can hit. One's going back alley grid.
Damn, no trophy in hell.
So far, so good. Empire, keep it on the throttle with a 120-point advantage. And over these last 30 seconds, Formal and Envoy have definitely started to find some kills, started to improve a bit, but can they overcome the horrendous start?
Yeah, it's almost a question of, is it too late? Like 160 points off your first rotation. That's a ton of time. Dallas, though, as you said, they don't want to allow them to extend this, put the pressure on them. They've thrown a hard point already this weekend. Zop's going to get set up. They do a really good job the back half of that P5. Keep them trapped on the left side of this map. As Envoy is still inside of bricks. He's going to get traded out. See Dallas, they're going to try and go for top green control. From top green, you fight off that catwalk. That's when you can pinch off that first hill. But Scumpy's ready for it, and well, Formal just soaking up the time.
Just chip away at the lead.
This is great. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is where you got to believe in each other. And it's easier to do with how they've been playing this weekend at times. Start to get a little more trust, a little bit more faith. Just know that nothing is impossible. Keep the comms on point, and bit by bit, bring it back. It's a 120-point advantage not that long ago. Now you've got it down to 60, half the job done.
I mean, this is a full 45 seconds on this first hill. Dallas Empire, they are committing to this second rotation. And when you commit that early, you better hold on to this. This is an opportunity for Chicago. They get a break here, and they could potentially tie the game or get pretty darn close. Here is that break. You see Krim. He doesn't hold on to his kill cam. He spawns out. Illy, he spawns out. Vivid trying to do what he can, but he is all by his lonesome. And Optic, with 2 hills in a row in this break, they fight right back into the game.
They're making the run. Down so big, but the gun's starting to heat up. Dashy at 16 and 13. Shotzzy will win a gunfight in the backside of bricks, so they're going to have to focus both sides. The push ready to come in from Dallas Empire. Dashy tucked away. Shotzzy able to take him out. Can Optic hold? Envoy with a big 2. It's a slow start, but he's heating up, and now Scump from the hard point finds the other 2. The 120-point lead now down to 20.
Well, now look at this. Now they have what Dallas did to them. They are trapped on that left side of your minimap on this rotation from P2 to P3. Scump now on 5 in a row, up to 19 and 14. Maybe looking for some streaks. And this is a big thing, what we saw yesterday. They did not play well with streaks. They did not earn them. They gave up too many of them. Their communication needs to be better today against these top teams. But can Scump find one? He's just able to get that artillery. But the rotation is there, the setup here for Optic. And you see that scoreboard. We're about to get a lead change or get pretty darn close to it. As what a comeback we have here from Optic.
Empire here, though. They're battling for the front. There's still 2 people in the back for Optic Chicago. The pinch is going to develop. If the 2 players can't stay up, it's time to call on the streak. Dashy gets 2. As soon as that goes down, the artillery going to funnel players towards the back. The only person it connects on, though, is Envoy, but Dashy ends up finding another pair. It won't get them into the hard point, though. You use the streak. You're not going to get much out of it, but it's 5 in a row for Dashy. Maybe some more. No, never mind. No more streaks to come.
But those are the positions of what I'm talking about. He's just playing his life. He's being a nuisance, taking his time, up to 22 and 15. He's just been so stellar in hardpoint. Keeps that going, and they're only down 15 points. But Dallas Empire, they have control of the middle of the map. Just top green that you have to deal with Formal. Grim with some nice angles, some nice shots on the Dashy. Trying to get things going, but they're not able to trap them just due to Formal's position. He spawns up, gets top green. They have to fight for that control. They're able to get up there now. What angles can they find?
It looks like Formal hops out to just tuck into the corner. Can he make the play on the players that took top green control? He's able to at least take down 1. Battling back to even after the slow start, but look at the score. It is Optic Chicago out in front. A monstrous comeback, but they've got to close it out. It's just unbelievable. Think about the swing. It was around 160 to 40, somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah,
you only scored 20 or so points if you're Empire. You posted about 150 if you are Optic. This run, this rally has been unbelievable. In those moments when they've been down in series, this is what we haven't seen. This is unbelievable grit. Love it.
Yeah, you haven't really seen a lot of comebacks from them, but they have a chance here. Set up for P5. Scump, up to 28 kills. Can he find the fourth? Not able to do so. But this is what Dallas had a really big problem getting out of this trap at the end of P5 over to P1 on our last rotation. Can they do it this time? You have Scump who's over towards Bricks. Dashy on the hill trying to find some angles. They're not playing around the hill right now. They're playing around the sleighs. Keep the map control in your favor.
It's 40 points away from getting the dub. Nobody in the point for now. All the fights going down around it. Jotzi's weak, looking for ankles, greeted by a nade. Beautiful there from Envoy. Now, Ilya is able to at least take down two. Start to chalk up some time for Empire, and while there's not been a lot for them over the last 2 to 3 minutes, can they make the run? Can they survive? Because all this talk about the comeback for Optic on the other side of it, if you're Empire, this is where you need the grit. You've got to make the rally now.
And they're getting set up. A couple of players top green if you're Optic trying to get on through, but you see Vivid's position just dealing with the players pushing through the middle of the map. He's able to find another angle on the Scump, but Scump I think just turned and burned on him. We're about to have a tie game, but Optic, they find the kills. That's 3 in a row for them. The last player alive is Shotzi, and look at the spawns. Worst case scenario, we go the distance right now. Optic are in position. Envoy dealing with the trophies. Look at the turnaround for him. 27 and 28 on another 3 spree. My man was getting smoked early on, but he has turned things around. The 74 U's lighting it up right now for Optic. His Envoy up to 5 in a row. Only 20 more seconds needed. Italy, though, the heads-up play. He's already rotated to that second hill. Can his teammates get to him?
We're starting to rally across. 16 points needed for the W. Scump winning another big gunfight by satellite. Krim is just lurking, waiting for the teammates to get here, but Scump's not going to allow it to happen. The subs go big again. 15 points away from the victory and counting. Shotzi gets 2 to try and find the opening for Empire, but Dashy is ready and waiting. Now it's just really on Scump. As the pinch is coming in, can he win another? He's able to at least take down one, but Empire get in. Ooh, just 6 points needed for Optic. They can't quite close it out yet.
Yeah, Dallas can win it here, though, and if you're Optic, you just got to be careful, because if you overcommit, maybe, you spawn them out if it goes to that next hill, so it's always a tough situation to deal with, but they need a break, and they need it now. Envoy going with the long route. Krim going to open things up. He's going to find 2. They only need 10 more seconds, and it's on Scump and Dashy, the 2 stellar hardpoint players all weekend long for them, but did Dallas in their early lead, the break at the second hill, are they able to hold on? They are. Dallas, they deal with the comeback. They win the first map. It was so back and forth. But man, did that get close.
Oh my God, what was that map one? And that's what I was saying like a minute or two ago, all this talk about the comeback and, can Optic do it? But then it just flips, man. Now you have to survive the blow if you're Empire. You have to survive that run. You're throwing it away. All the pressure mounting on them. They need a break. They get a break. They close out map 1. Unbelievable.
A lot of back and forth, and here is a replay towards the end of that. Dallas Emperor able to break on through. Scum trying to do what he could to stay alive. It's one more push. And Optic, all 4 players together, what's going to be the play call? They go through the middle of the map. It's the long route, but who's the player that shuts it down? It's Krim. They're able to get inside. They go for the long route all the way through, but they can't find the anchor, and the anchor, with some beautiful shots with that crit, gives them a 2 versus 3 advantage. And Scump and Dashy, just so much work to do, so many angles to check, just not enough time.
Yeah, I'd have to watch the break again, but it comes down to 2 things. Krim there, stopping the Optic break, and then the break for Empire to get in. I think it was Shotzi that got 2 that really kind of got the first dominoes to get in, but look how hyped and pumped Empire are. They know, in a way, they got away with one there. Map 1 is done. We've got Search and Destroy coming up. Do not go anywhere. It's CDL Sunday. This is just unbelievable.
It's map 1, Maven. Wake up!
Yeah, I know. Whew. Let's check out our stats quick. This is it's gonna be a fun day.
Oh, it is. I mean, Dashy, Scum, Stellar, just a slow start. I mean, Envoy turns things around on the opposite side. Vivid, 6,000 damage for him. Optic, they almost pulled off an incredible comeback.
Almost, and that's just when the slow start proved to be too much. It's a win for Empire. Do not go anywhere. Tweet the stream. Happy Father's Day. It's CDL Sunday. We'll see you after the break.
Call of Duty League is presented by T-Mobile, now America's largest and fastest 5G network. Set your sights on the competition with T-Mobile, the leader in 5G. Presented by USAA Insurance, easy insurance for stuff in real life.
Hello and welcome back. A shot of Dallas, a shot of the arena and stage as Empire and Optic continue on in this fight. Hopefully the rest is like that map one. Maybe for fans and us, maybe not so much, as it's taking years off our lives. It's very high stress. My blood pressure is not at safe levels, Joe.
Okay, well, you might have to deal with that at a later moment, but for right now, I'm all for it. It's just some crazy gameplay. At first, we come out of that list, and our producer's like, well, I'm going to come back to you guys, because this might be done soon, but they're able to make the comeback. It's just too slow of a start. A couple of big breaks by Empire, but for Optic, this is where you have a chance. I guess one good thing is that Envoy played really well the second half of that, and he was a key for them yesterday in their search and destroys, especially against Seattle. That's when he had double digits in their game 2 and game 5. Can he bring that here to Express?
I just wonder where you're at mentally, emotionally right now if you're Optic. It's if the blowout continue, you just get smoked. It's either sort of a brush it off thing, whatever, we got smoked. But to make that comeback and get so close and then lose, that's got to be kind of heartbreaking as well. I don't know where they're at. But the fact is, we've seen teams throw away leads in map 1. NYSL has done it. Empire has done it. People have had rough map 1s bounce back with a 6-0 victory in Search. So you just got to brush it off and focus up.
Yeah, I mean, from my playing experience, you have a comeback almost like that. There's probably a player or two on your team who's like, that's my bad, but we almost did that, right? Let's go. We're in this series now. We're fired up. We're locked in. Let's win our search and destroy map pick. That's the thing. That was Dallas's hard point. Okay, you still have Moscow in game 4 if you get there. So you deal with it. Focus on here.
Well, it's going to be straight to B. Remember, no trophies available in this opening round. Keep an eye on the nades. Tacticals, as they'll get into play, but it's a fast plan for Optic. It'll be a 4-on-4 retake for Empire. Let's see how they opt to play this. Looks like one's going to hit the backside ramp, the rest kind of funneling through mid. Here they go. 27 seconds left on the clock. Good shots at range. They're able to connect, combined. Skump's going to be up, though. He's able to pick up one. Vivid through on the trade. Now all on Envoy. He's been their monster in search and destroy. 1 versus 3. They're on it. That's 1. That's 2. Ooh, 3 is there. He has a little cover, but simply too weak. As Illy gets the kill in the defuse, but nearly another heroic play from Envoy.
Just a couple more seconds, right? He times that a little bit differently. Well, if there's just a couple less seconds off the clock, that's a round win. But they had no idea where he was. He stayed down low. able to take down Krim, but elite shots on point. But what is that? It's all about that flank play, because not only does Vivid find the kill, he weakens up Formal. And it's difficult for Scump because he's got a 74U there. If a Krieg challenges them, he gets taken down. He has to wait for the engagement to start. The problem is he waits for that engagement. It's just Vivid did so much damage to his teammates.
Yeah, I actually thought he was more behind the bomb site for that last fight, too. He was a bit more open than I thought. Maybe he would have won it. Fast plant on the other side, though. Same situation. 4-on-4 retake now for Optic. They're going to isolate one. Krim's going to get caught early. Numbers to Optic. Time dwindling. It's go time. Shotzzy so weak, but gets the headshots there onto Formal. Ashy's been spotted. As Vivid falls, it's all on Shotzzy, and the beams hit Scump. Lines him up. It's been, what? 2 retakes so far, Joe.
Yeah, and both starting on the flank. This time it's Envoy. Vivid in one round, Envoy in this one. And, hey, guess what? Krim gives him a present. It's a little Krieg that he drops on the ground. And with that, he's able to win another one-on-one. And then from the bomb site, Scump able to work the different angles with Dashy. Beautiful shots. I mean, Scump was on fire in that first hard point. Keeps it going here. But yeah, a couple of retake rounds. Very simple. Just B plants. Neither team able to hold on.
See if now, maybe the game changes a little bit. Trophies available. Both retakes successful. Game plan on offense likely going to change. That looks to be the case. Optic are starting to make their way up towards A, but the call is there for Empire. You've got 3 players, but okay, so most of the players are A side, but look where Bomb is lurking.
Yeah, I think both Envoy threw some nades, and then whoever he was with, Formal, threw some nades just to cause a distraction. Let them know that there's a presence over there. And with Scump in that catwalk stairs with Bomb, that to me just yells beat. That's what it is going to be. So they throw some early nades. You see that's kept Vivid and Shotzzy very honest. They're just checking all the different corners where they could be lurking. Now Bomb being planted. So it's just a slow rotation back over to B. Oh, he gets spotted though, and he's not done with that plant. So this changes some things because now you have a little bit more map presence if you are Dallas Empire closer to that B bomb.
Yeah, everything changes now. Krim was the victim in last round of the first blood. This time he will get one. Shotzzy pounces as well. A 2v4. A 1v4 for Optic. A Scump, yeah, I mean, having to hop off the plant, that changes everything. I don't know what you even try to do here. The snap's on point, but he'll be weak. Illy should have the trade, and he does. And is that something where, you're selling the fake? And I know you want to clear everything on rotation, but I guess if they get the bomb down a little bit quicker there, it's obviously a different scenario, but, you don't know where everybody is.
Well, also, if he just plants at a different angle, it's different.
True,
that's really what it is. I think the clear is fine because you can't allow that player to make an individual play.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, his foot's out. Dallas able to catch that. He has to hop off that bomb. And again, that just allows Dallas to work different angles. They get closer and closer to B. Break that up. But we've been at B all map. We're staying here. Dallas just right back to it. Checking the angles. Right behind that bomb. Vivid, it's his turn.
Last time on the retake, Optic was successful. Can they do it again? And Krim's going to be basically in that same spot where he was caught for the first blood. Optic is going to be working the other side of this. And that's going to allow Krim to push. Look at this. He sees nothing hits this side. He's going to hit it. He's just going to hit it. Oh, sorry, Vivid. I don't know why I said Krim, the number 1. His Envoy gets 2 down. He's on the defuse. Krim going to be the last one up, and Scump is ready for it. Another successful retake. Yeah, I don't know. I saw the spot in the minimap, and I was thinking it was Krim because he was there last time, but that was Vivid that worked the flank. Good call.
Yeah, Vivid able to work that flank through the mid-street. I think it's Scump and Envoy again, though. I think they find all 4. They might have the only kills on their team. They're so fast with that. He's ready for the next one. And that is the one thing you saw at the end of the map when, Envoy really starting to heat up. If he's confident taking gunfights in the Search and Destroy, that's when he has his impact. We're seeing it so far here. I don't know if Formal got one. Okay, so Dashy did, but it is all about the submachine guns of Optic. On the other side, a much more balanced effort, but nobody has been successful at the B site.
I feel like every search we've casted for them, Envoy's had like 12 plus. Like, he's been an absolute tear on the map. We'll see the A side eventually, Joe. Maybe.
Maybe not. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe we will, maybe we won't. So far, all B. Grim almost able to catch him. Now, the only thing here, look at Formal, a little bit of a different position. It's not all 4 players down low. He's going to try and work someone on the flank. He's able to find, but Grim and Illy, the Kriegs, they're able to get 2 headshots. They know that Formal is gone. Vivid, ooh, I think that's a bit of an over challenge. Envoy, he goes to the defensive side. Nobody able to check the bomb. Grim ready for it. Nice shots. Are Grim and Illy now going to find all 4 kills?
This is Formal for the ace. Third. 4. Illy wraps back, and it's Formal with the ace. In the clutch to win the round, and I think after map 1, a moment like that was much needed for him.
100%. Able to find that first blood. I think this is an overpeak here from Vivid. Tries to go for that trade. If he's with his teammates, if they isolate out Envoy or figure out that there's nobody on the bomb, maybe one of them can hop that defuse. But they figure out what's going on, and then, well, Illy's like, he's going to get on the defuse. Krim, not quite sure. He's going to go through mid. He's going to go from down low. Ends up coming down low. Illy has his shot, but Formal just too much on point.
I mean, think about it. He got bodied map 1. He was 0-3 here. Those were his first kills. I mean, you were the player, obviously, but when you're struggling to have a moment like that, it's got to be a boost. It has to be.
You're hoping to find your first kill. That's really what keeps you going. Honestly, man, you're like, just get me on the freaking board.
Yeah. All right, Nace, that'll do. Shotzzy, we might actually see an A plant.
Well, you have 2 players up here. Envoy and Scump, they're ready for this. They just don't know he's close to the bomb. Almost on an island down low. You have no idea that Shotzi's here, though. Right, because you're waiting for the mantles on up. I think they're able to see Illy. He's going to start the engagement. Envoy goes for the peek. Nice job. Nice awareness there. But now here comes a skirmish up top. And Vivid and Illy able to come out. Give them the man advantage.
You've got the ARs left.
Dashy might have caught a really good timing. And Dashy has the flank. Dashy should try to find a freebie. Formal gets the bomb planter. It's down to Illy.
1v2 for Illy. He was the last one to drop, and that epic ace from Formal can this time he get the clutch. Clock about the only thing on his side. He catches 1 versus 1. The same 1 versus 1 as last round. Formal versus Illy. 15 to go. Formal peeks it. Illy wins it. And that 1v2, it's got to be an incredible way to rebound after how they lost the last round.
Well, this is it. This is the timing. The only thing is he doesn't know if Formal's on the bomb. He's got to check it, able to find that kill. He's thinking, all right, if Formal's on it, he's going to rechallenge me. He doesn't. He's playing the clock. He's waiting to hear those audio cues. As soon as he hears it, he's ready for it. Illy, able to find. That might have been. Is that an Illy ace? He had 3 or 4 in that round.
I think 3. I believe Vivid got 1 top. I think when that skirmish went down.
Yeah, Illy. I know Illy got 1, so I wasn't sure if he got both, but clutch is the 1v2.
Okay, well, it became a game of retakes to a game of clutches. Suddenly, is everyone going to be a shot at being the hero for their squad? Shotzi tucked away. It's another first blood for Shotzi. Almost catches a nade to the face. That one will hit and give Optic the information. I don't think
Look at Envoy. Envoy's all the way behind them. He's behind 3. Oh, he just called that out to his teammates. Scump has to run. Run for your life, Seth. Is Envoy working the flank? Of course he is. Able to find a kill. Can he get out with his life? The only thing is they don't know where Krim is. Krim is the only player unknown.
Two versus 2. They both backed up. I know Krim's been here the whole time, but Shotzi backs up and wraps around through mid. Under 30 to go, and they got to think about a plant. Bomb, you can see that's starting to head over towards B as he gets spotted. Don't think so. He's able to get through. Shotzi should rally across here in a second, I would think, and check B. And yeah, that's going to be the play. Does the help get there? It gets there. Scump goes prone. He slides across. It's right in front, and Shotzi able to close out the round. That could have slid more perfectly into his ADS.
Yeah, you saw Krim being very patient right at that ace side. Yeah, just the free fire. Dashy's like, hello, I'm here. Take it, please. And yeah, he gives him one. Take it to the next round is, yeah, I mean, Krim was so patient. Just waiting and waiting. In case he doesn't want a bad timing, Shotzi has the info at B. But I'll tell you what, they almost pull off that 3v4. Envoy just found so much information. Dallas Empire clutch on up.
Well, A site wide open. Really just formal kind of deep. But now you see those white arrows starting to rally across. But look at mid-map. You've got Krim and Vivid both in a position to make a play. And Vivid will find the first blood. Vivid will take 2 down as he continues to improve. The third will drop. Dashy suddenly by himself at a 1 versus 4. His Empire looking at the 5th round on the board. Be 1 round away from a 2-0 advantage.
Just trying to find anything, but it's going to be very difficult. And they go for the A retake. They 4-stack B. They think maybe Dallas is going to hit that out. They try to go through the catwalk, but who is there? It was a 2-man setup here. You had one player right at that middle tunnel. Vivid, though, he takes the gunfight. Oh, it was a sliver of health. 1 HP, but he wins both of those.
That's what's so tough. Like, you know, we've seen teams get better and better at the 4-on-4 retake, stacking a site, but that transition across, it's just like, where are they going to be? Are they all near the bomb? Are they posted around mid and going to catch us? Vivid in position to make the play, and he does.
You've had a lot of movement. I mean, Envoy's already through, but I think they know he's through mid-street. Formal's watching his back. Yeah, he's getting tagged up. He's getting naded up, trying to get away, but instead he gets first-blooded.
They close this out. They go up to a map away from sweeping Optic twice and eliminating them from the tournament. Vivid probably gets 50-plus damage into 2 players, but they do get out. Shotzi threw on the kill. Formal out of the mix. Dashy, we'll see you later. Scump, you're by yourself. It's the shots. The trade is there. Empire with the defuse, and that will do it. Able to take the search and destroy. And up 2-0, looking just like the winner, or sorry, the first match these guys played, and I don't know. It just seems like they don't have the answer for them, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, it just comes down to these retakes. A couple of first bloods. They have man advantage. You get some clutches on the Optic side, some clutches on the Dallas side. But what, it's 3-3, and then you get 3 rounds in a row from Dallas Empire, just heading towards that A site, taking control. There was Shotzi a couple of times, Illy through the mid-street on the flank, Vivid with the play. Every single one of these guys was active. They were all finding something. And now the worrying thing is you go to a control where Opti has not looked great. A checkmate control, which Dallas Empire beat them the first time through. But taking a look at our stats here, I mean, Envoy 9 kills. The other side, 9 from Illy, 8 from Shotzi. Vivid right there with 7. That's what I mean. It was a much more team effort on the Dallas Empire side.
Joe, I just realized that 2 of the middle buttons on my shirt weren't done. If I would have moved in a weird way, you would have seen my entire belly. I fixed that. Just wanted to let you know. But more importantly, let's get to the U.S. Army tactical play, as we're going to check out a clutch play from Illy over the course of it, as Empire do get the win and go up 2-0, and I have learned how to button shirts.
Yeah, we'll take a look at this this play. And this is Illy in that 1 versus 2. He has bombed down, a lot of time to work with. He spots Dashy. Orbital and Dashy just very separate right now. He actually gets the information on the second player. So, okay, I know where both are. Nobody's on the bomb. I could take my time. Of course, there's a lot of different timings, but he catches Dashy and he just doesn't know. Did Formal hop it? He's got to check it. He does. He gets away with his life. 15 seconds left. He's just waiting for the audio cues, and he hears him as Formal. He's going to get taken down.
A fantastic play. Empire up 2-0, 1 map away from Krim cementing himself as Optic's father. They keep getting it done, but can Optic make the rally? It's got to start with the control. We head to checkmate after the break.
Call of Duty League is presented by T-Mobile, now America's largest and fastest 5G network. Set your sights on the competition with T-Mobile, the leader in 5G. Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League. Zenni, the official eyewear for the CDL. Armor your eyes with Zenni Blocks blue light protection glasses by visiting zenni.com/gaming.
All new script hats are available on Mitchell & Ness now. Before they sell out, go get your favorite team's hat. And for all you LA Thieves or Optic Chicago fans out there, Mitchell & Ness has added hats of your favorite team to the CDL collection. Check out the entire Mitchell & Ness collection on on mitchellandness.com. Joe, do you think I should wear a hat because of my very shiny bald head?